Today on Iron Kingdom.
I want to try to manifest.
Okay, I'm stopping the timer at this moment. You are trying to manifest the demon gall.
No, not
No.
opposite. The opposite of the demon gall.
So an angel.
The angel log?
Like an angel. The
Same
angel log.
In the world of Daria, heroes are born and will come together to save everyone.
Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. Guys, today's episode is Season 2 of Iron Kingdom, Episode 5. It is called The Guardians. The last episode, we saw a lot of interesting things happening where the party, joined by obviously Bludgy and Wexel, travel into the deeper layers of the crystal, into the ego of Dragano. And what they found was something they perhaps didn't expect, which was in the form of a giant fortress. And in the center of it, supposedly, a large amethyst crystal, perhaps underground, under a giant mechanism. And flying around and seemingly in control of this place are these 6 beings known as the Guardians. And they looked probably somewhat alien or perhaps just a little bit different than what they've seen before. And they seem to have some sort of psychic or psionic powers. So we last left off after Findalar killed one using chronomancy, going back in time, and then erasing him out of existence. We're now going to start from that very moment, and let's pray nobody dies. I wish everybody good luck. Guys, we have 500 stars sent right away from Joshua for Vinny. Reroll for Vinny.
Thank you.
Patreon reroll to Thomas from Richard.
Thank you, sir.
Let's check the likes and shares. Let's see what we got. We are at 25 shares, 25 likes. So 5 and 5 more needed, and that activates rerolls and enhancements, and allows these people to live probably a few more minutes. So we appreciate it. Okay, guys. So he just died. You guys had that conversation with the old man from the town, and Penciler, the guy that you met, the thief type figure, went back to the town. You guys are standing on the outskirts of that small town, and whoa, Lauren Hicks blesses the timeline. Collector's luck, 10,000 stars.
Whoa!
Wow,
Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren.
What?
Thank you, Lauren. We need
It's
it.
gonna come in
Thank
big.
you, Lauren.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Lauren, that's
Wow.
awesome. Thank you so much. Collector's luck, guys. So that means that you have 1s and 20s are all natural 20s.
Awesome.
So that's pretty badass. Wow. That's big. Thank you,
That could
Lauren.
be helpful.
Yeah. Charles Morrison, Patreon reroll to anyone who can guess the movie from this quote. I'll be back. Bet you didn't know I'd say that.
Really?
Oh, I know that.
Last
Wait,
Action
technically,
Hero?
I can get. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say it.
I felt
I was
if I
like-
Last
didn't
Action
let
Hero,
Dan,
yeah.
if I didn't let
Yeah,
Dan say that, I would
I
lose
was
friendship
purposely
with him.
waiting for Dan to answer that one. I was like, if there's anybody gonna get that, it's gonna be Dan on this one.
I was like, I was like, was that part of the quote, or is he just like genuinely saying?
Right. That's what
I thought it was just really easy. Like I'll be back. I was like, oh come on, and then
Yeah.
no, that's actually a good trick. Yes,
work,
Lauren. If you want
Charles.
to, Richard wants me to let you pick the weather. Lauren, you can pick the weather. Go ahead, Lauren.
Yes.
Bright and sunny skies. Come on. Bright and sunny skies. Come on.
Yeah. Well, technically, I think 10,000 stars. It's 5,000 stars for an enhancement. So there's actually another enhancement there, unless I'm incorrect.
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was.
So
5,000.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
That leaves there's 5 of you, right? So that leaves 2 rerolls each.
Or,
Everyone-
or we can
everyone
go
can
for
reroll.
or we can go for another.
Yeah, another
Big one.
power up.
Yes, if you want another power up too.
Yeah, I say go for the power up.
I think we should. Yeah.
I think we're probably going to need the healing one.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
a
go to
good
that bring. Let's go to the bring your back to life one.
one.
But if you remember, the Guardian's whole strength was just like, wiping us out of existence. Are we gonna need? Is that his healing gonna help
Right.
us there?
Then what about
You have the one that gives you advantage at everything, all attacks.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that one.
yeah, that'll
let's do
work.
That.
That's a win.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you guys are there. I'll tell you what I think we're going to do here. I'm going to walk away
Oh God.
from the and out of the room. I'm going to give you guys. I'll tell you what. You text me when you want to come back, because if you're going to face off versus these beings that are omnipotent, you need everything you can. It's better the less I know. So I'm going to allow you to talk to the people. You obviously watch your Facebook chats, and you can brainstorm your ideas. I will literally be out. I won't be like hiding behind the webcam. I will literally be out of the room, and you guys can role play with each other and in game, keep it in game, and come up with something. And then we're going to begin this episode, because I don't want you guys to just die. What's up, Brooke?
Question. Is it safe to say that time doesn't affect them the way that we think it does? Since when Tom was doing the time spells, when we came back, that didn't affect them.
Very
They were
good,
still-
Brooke. Very good. You guys, nobody said anything about that last week, but when they came back, that showed you that Tom reversed time, and they knew time reversed, but they still remembered it, like you guys did.
The
So
outer
absolutely,
space
that
was
is true. Take 25 experience points.
Thank you.
Good pickup. Okay, so you guys, I'm not gonna give you time. You tell me when you kind of talked it out. Let's not go too long though. I'd say 5 minutes max. Unless you got something really big going. So, good
Tony,
luck.
somebody's showing the Windows button on the screen on the stream.
Huh? I don't see anything.
Oh, yeah, I do too. Yeah, to the Windows menu.
It fixed itself.
Oh,
The
it's
new
probably
s-
just Todd. It's probably just
A new
Todd.
sponsor?
Yeah.
Skies and rainbows.
We have to have Microsoft money now.
Okay,
All
guys, it gave your role play. That just happened. You can role play. I'll step out of the room. One of you has to text me when you want to let me know.
All right.
Okay.
So, here we are.
All right. I can't do that again to all of them. And if they come all at once, there's no way I can do that again. I think that we're going to need to figure out a way that we can, I don't know, take care of these things almost instantaneously.
Do
Does anyone?
we have to just kill these guys?
I believe so. If from
There's
what
no
I
reasoning with them. They're just. It's black and white. There's no in between. We cannot reason with these beings.
I think they've already determined that we're their enemy, and they are, from what we've seen, immensely powerful, and have the ability to, like, we in a straight fight, like the way we regularly fight people, we will lose. Right? We have to be able to just, like, there is no, like, we have to just pull out all the stops and take them out, and then deal with whatever comes next after that.
What
So
if we try to freeze them mentally? If we all kind of just focus our will on them being stuck in space and time. Because you know, we're in this realm where we have some supposedly mental power, right? I mean, I don't know.
It's true. I think it's not a bad idea. I don't know how to do that, and I'd be afraid.
I have a feeling though that they are more powerful than that, where they have full control over what occurs here, as we obviously seen so far. I don't think just willing them to do something is going to work like it did with the monsters back on the last plane.
Right.
I guess my fear is this. I think that if we try something and it doesn't work like almost instantaneously, then they'll kill us, or they'll kill one of us, and it'll make it that much harder for us to defeat the rest of them. So I really feel like it has to.
I feel like we got to try stuff, though. I mean, I don't know.
No, I'm with you.
Can't we physically attack them?
I think so. It's just that they're not always on this plane, so I think they have the ability to kind of move within. But if they're here, like that guy was here, like he was on this plane, I think we could have physically attacked him as well as, through magic.
Being multidimensional.
Yeah, I just think they may have the ability to move between planes during attacks, which may be hitting them harder. But I think that they can be physically attacked.
What about the mechanism? Maybe we should just go straight for that.
Well, I think that if we do that, we will definitely draw them out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then we can deal with them immediately.
There was
rather than wait for us to.
There was something that the old man said earlier about every time the mechanism turns, Dragano gets more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So what if the reverse is also true? What if the mechanism spins, say, clockwise, and Dragano gets powerful? What if it were to unwind? Would he become weaker?
Possible as well. I feel like, and maybe this is just me, but I feel like we should deal with these creatures and then worry about the mechanism. I don't think I don't think doing I don't know. I just don't think doing an unfocused attack is
we
the right
know
way
that
to
the
go.
mechanism brings the city power and brings all of the armaments power. Is it also true that it might bring these beings power?
It is, I think.
So if
Believe
there
in
is
it,
no
said that.
mechanism, then they have no power.
Is there a way that possibly you and Wexel can place hundreds, if necessary, projections of us as illusions? And these beings might be confused, and then in that we can go to the mechanism and imagine it being rewound somehow. See if there's any way.
I
we
like
can-
that idea as far as maybe like conjuring us or other creatures to like distract them or
Yes.
to sort of, I don't know, to fight them or.
I don't
Or if we
think
can have Wexel bring a demon
Yeah, wasn't he conjuring
to possibly destroy the mechanism.
here?
He was. I mean, he might be able to bring something big enough to destroy it.
Like maybe he could do that while we, encounter these guardians.
But the question is, the purpose of those demons was Dragano causing fear amongst the other beings of the other plane. Right? So if
Well, this is clearly a different plane.
yes, but it was also Dragano's power that created that being. And we are on Dragano's plane. So would it affect the same way as it did in the previous plane?
I don't know if these people are afraid, right? And I think that's what you're getting at, right? That being and the power of those beings were powered by the fear of the people.
Fear of Dragano, correct.
Right. And,
Yeah,
and-
but it doesn't
And these
have to
people
be
are the people
necessarily-
of Dragano.
It doesn't, but it doesn't have to be that. Those
It doesn't have to be fear.
Wexel,
Maybe
we can
could
create
conjure
a creature of our own.
Right. Maybe
We're
we
in a
just
realm where we
hunt
can create anything. We can create a creature of our own to destroy this fortress, something greater
Well,
than
then
us.
that is something completely different. And I have no idea if that would be even possible.
Yeah.
It seems like much more is possible than we'd imagined in a realm such as this.
Yeah, I think that's a way to go. Definitely. I just feel like we need to be prepared, and I don't think that we are, for like when we get into a fight with these things. That creature was about to just erase me from existence before I was able to turn the tables on it. Right? I
Right.
did not have a lot of time. That is a spell that I can't just continually do. We have to be prepared if we face these things one-on-one or in a group setting. What can we do as quickly as possible to take them out in case reversing this or destroying the machine doesn't work, or reversing the polarity of that machine doesn't depower them? And I feel like that is what I don't know if we're prepared for. I have
right. But I thought you were saying we should deal with the guys first. Now it sounds like we need to try to do it at the same time, or the machine.
No,
first.
well, I think we should deal with them first. You guys don't seem to think that, so I'm trying to work with you. But I think that if we just focus on the machine part of it, or destroying the fortress part of it, and these guys show up to attack us, we're going to be in the same boat of not knowing what we're going to do. I don't think we can survive rounds of combat with them.
I don't really know if we'll be even getting close to the mechanism before they realize where we are. They're finding us here in the village. We're not going to get anywhere close.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That's my
I'm
fear,
sorry.
I guess. Yeah, I'm on the same
Well,
page as you. Like,
Here's
All right. So, I mean,
So a bunch of ideas are coming in from the chat, just to let everybody know real fast. We got one here. It says, Brooke, could you have learnt the erase spell? Which I think is possible if at the time when Tom casted it, he probably could have,
yeah.
but they laid $1 short on that one.
If I was next to him and he was in my sight, I could have.
Well, we were standing right next to each other.
We were sitting right. Okay.
But another question is, maybe Wexel can deconstruct the machine. I'm assuming, I guess that means with wild magic or something. I mean, that might be an idea. Kind of like what he did with what's his face? When he was casting spells at us in the last realm, like he was just changing all his powers.
With hat.
What had held.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a possibility.
What about if Wexel, I don't know if he's able to get into their mind to have them see something else. The way that he was able to make them see the past memory.
that took a very long time. And I don't even know if these things have
You're
minds
right.
in the way that we understand them to.
Somebody else recommends using Raven's poison that Dan has. The insta-kill poison.
I thought of that, but I'd have to. I'm assuming that that would assume that they eat food and drink drinks.
Well, I think
would
it's
have to get-
I think it's more along the. Didn't he say it was like a blade poison? Like you put
Yeah,
it
I
on
think
your blade,
you put it on your weapon.
It's a stabby poison. It's not like
Yeah.
an ingest poison.
Oh, I totally missed that. Then that is a very good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a poison
Then-
blade kind of a thing.
Then can we
Another
maybe
suggestion
create
is
these
take out-
blades?
Take out the master cogs.
Right.
I'm just looking back. Try and create something like mentally. I think we suggested that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think that we shouldn't be as one-dimensional as to only look at our character sheets and say like what's on there is all we can do. And I think that we should using Wexel's wild magic is a good idea. I would caveat the fact that like he has information that we will need as we go forward, so we really can't kill him.
Kill
Let
who?
him die. Wexel,
Wexel.
like we can't let
Oh,
Wexel die. He has
yeah.
information that like about
Another-
what comes next.
Richard's saying, Tom, can you pray to Andar and bring in his power to disrupt them?
I can definitely pray to Andar.
We all can pray to Andar. Doesn't mean it's going to help.
Right? If we have collector's luck, I've got a 2 in 20 chance of something good happening.
Derek, if you're watching, I'm not sure what you're talking about here. It says, recall my message of ethereal blocking the enemy from shifting dimensions. I don't... I'm drawing a
I
blank.
guess what he's saying, like, can we kind of like anchor them into this dimension so they don't have the ability to kind of float in between different states of being?
Do
The
we know they
dimensional-
can?
Yes, I think we do know that we can.
Came
They
out of
can.
the ether, yeah.
I mean, no,
I mean,
they
Brooke
no,
knows that they can.
They
He
came
said
out
when
of
he
the
said they
ether.
came out of the ether, I think he just kind of meant like
It materialized.
they materialized.
I don't know.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's,
but
I don't know
think-
if that's metagaming, and Tony told us that they can do that. So I don't know if that's something
Oh, okay. All right.
that we saw or something that he just kind of told us about it. But he mentioned that definitively like last week that they kind of can move between.
I also have my soul form where I can turn ethereal,
Right.
sort of travel between planes. I also can summon my spirit guardian and try to talk to Rantor, see if he has any information on these guys or this place. Don't know if he will, but something we could keep in mind.
Rose Morrison just says, what would Banish do?
I don't think anybody has banished.
I do not have
Oh,
it.
maybe Wexel does.
Maybe.
If we can just get that moment for them to be banished, for us to go near the mechanism.
I don't know. I don't have that ability anymore.
Plus, even if he's got that, he's not gonna be able to do all of them probably at once or anything. Like that's like
Can we
That's
imagine
really-
ourselves to be multidimensional beings like them? Can we imagine
yeah,
ourselves to be
that's what
that
we
way?
should try to do, something like that.
I'm gonna just say out of game, not as no, I can't. Like I don't even know what the hell that like I can't. Tom, I don't know what that means. Like, and I don't know if my character would like know how to do that. But that's kind of like I don't know.
It's almost like shifting timelines. It's just different. I mean, I would imagine for a chronomancer,
Right? It's
different
funny.
dimensions.
I'm very
I almost feel like we have to hit them on two fronts at once.
Yeah.
Some of
A
us-
two-front war.
a two-front war.
Yeah.
Two fronts.
Okay.
I was trying to avoid saying it, but if I
Damn it, Rob! Where are you? Okay.
Or 5 fronts, to be honest.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
there's
I.
5 left, right? There's 5 left, and there's 5
There's
of
5
us.
left. Yeah, but there's 7 of us.
no,
Five of us.
there's 6 left.
Six
There's 5 regular
there
ones
was
and then a
7.
leader.
Oh, because
There
there
was
were
7
7
total.
of them, right?
There's
You're
7.
right.
7
Yeah.
total. Tom
Okay.
killed 1.
Right,
He
right,
said there's
okay.
1 leader, and then the other 5.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
there's
but
also,
what I mean by two fronts is like I think that maybe one group should deal with the creatures, and one group should deal with the machine potentially, because we don't know what's gonna work. So if destroying the machine works, hooray for us. If destroying them works, or whoever can destroy them.
I'm with that, but we are all going to have to be together because otherwise, team fight the bad guys is going to be somewhere. The bad guys can just go to the other group and kill all of them.
Tony's coming back in 60 seconds to kill all of us, he said.
All right. So, all right.
So maybe we should try to go right to the mechanism then. So that we're
Okay.
there. I mean, if
How-
we're gonna fight them, we gotta fight them anyway. Might as well fight them there, no?
Tom, how far back can you rewind stuff? Or can you
And-
pick like single items and rewind single items per se?
not items.
Or things or people? Well,
People.
What's people? It's just people?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's just people?
Yeah, I could do other things. But if you're talking about specifically like rewinding stuff, it's like people based.
What's the
I
spell
can-
called?
There's a few different spells. Sorry. So I have so I've got Traveler's Prerogative, which is me and a willing target go back in time and switch places. I've
No.
got yeah, I know. I've got Stop Time, where I can stop time and rewind time. Right? Those are two different things.
Well, but
I-
how far back can you rewind time?
One a round for everything.
Okay, next.
One round. Yeah.
I'm back.
All right.
Yeah, Tom. So just tell me what the things are. Keep going.
And then I can do rewind, which is I can make somebody else rewind one action. I have forced them to rewind an action. And I can do a couple other things like that where I'm targeting somebody to change their timeline slightly. That's pretty much it.
Okay, guys. So, this just happened with the creature coming. You guys are just talking. Let's move past the idea phase, thinking phase. What do you guys want to do?
So it sounds like we want to take the fight to them, and that we're going to try to work ourselves directly to the mechanism and see if we can break it and draw them out to attack us. And then we'll deal with them, and if we break it in the interim, we break it. That's the general idea.
Okay.
But Tony, I got some situational details I need to figure out. When we were there the last time, right? How close were we to the actual machine itself?
The gears were over your head if you're walking on the ground.
How big
No.
were the gears?
Huge. Probably about 50 feet, 30 feet, 100 feet, all different sprockets.
Okay, and were they were all levitated above us? Like, how was it set up? Was it like
They actually
like
are
this-
levitated. The only thing that's not levitating is actually the pole in the middle
and they were all connected to the pole in the middle, just like rotating around it?
at different spots on it, different heights.
And the pole was the tower itself, correct?
There's no tower to speak of.
Or like where we think the crystal is in? That's my
You were assuming the crystal is below the pole, I think, somewhere.
okay. And the pole, how big was the pole?
Enough where you could fit like one person inside. I mean, because the pole is actually like a thick metal, so there is a hollow point inside, but it's not that much.
Okay. Was the pole itself spinning as well? Or was
Yes.
So the pole was spinning itself as well. All right.
You
Well,
said
the-
when it activated last time that things lit up on like the side. Where was
So
the
it was
light?
always kind of activated already. It was
Okay.
always spinning. But you saw that everyone in the fortress was receiving some sort of effect from it that you deduced was from the crystal below. So like weapons were lighting up, armor was lighting up, items, things like that. People themselves and their things, but you don't know why certain things and not certain other things were lighting up.
Are the sprockets connected to one another, or were they all like on individual levels?
They're connected in groups. There's no sprocket spinning by itself doing nothing. They're all attached together, and then somewhere they'll attach to the central
pole?
cylinder. Yeah, whatever it is.
How high up were they again from like the ground level?
They're all different heights, like 25 feet, somewhere like 60, 70 feet, 150 feet.
Okay.
Were the sprockets solid, or were they? Do they have holes
Solid.
in them? They were all solid. Okay.
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Yep. Let's get back in game.
All right, I'll do this. I'm going to use. I'm going to summon my spirit guardian, and I want to see if I can get Rantor's advice on what's happening.
Okay. You take a second, close your eyes, start meditating, and all of a sudden you see, after about a minute, you see the spirit of Rantor appear in front of you, like a ghostly vision.
Yes. Hello. I didn't
Rantor.
think I would see you anytime soon.
How are you, Rantor?
I'm good. And how do you fare?
Not very good, Rantor. I need some advice, and I'm hoping you have some knowledge that you can pass on to us.
Oh, I will help any way I can.
We are existing in the realm of Drogano's mind.
Yes. Yes.
We are encountering these creatures called guardians. Do you know them?
Guardians? I do not. Besides us being guardians of the forest,
Yeah.
I do not know of others.
Never heard of any guardians who maybe are all-knowing and they seem to be able to just erase people right out of existence?
The only thing that I am familiar with is that there are many sorts of things found inside the spirit of Andaria. And I imagine that the same would be true for Drogano. He is in fact a star, an immortal. It is possible that other civilizations and planes of existence could be inside.
There are. We left one plane of existence and came to this one.
How far are you inside the crystal, you would say?
We're on, I guess we've made, we went to one town and then we made a jump to the next level after we finished in Fearguard. And now we're here facing the Guardians, and we're also facing some type of mechanism that seems to either strengthen Drogano and possibly strengthens the Guardians also.
You say a place called Fearguard?
Fearguard, we just left there and came here. Yeah.
Is that a sort of realm of fear?
It was. Drogano was able to, we saw the Raven there, we saw Hadheld, and they were able to rule people based on their fear. We were able to convince people to let go of their fear, and they were freed.
I do know how the ego and the mind works. And I would say that would have been the outer realm of the ego. And now you are in the beginnings of the inner workings of Drogano. I would imagine that any creatures there are very powerful, because they would have had the ability to ascend or transcend to that level, a higher frequency of being. Which means that anyone you find there is in some way capable of living in some sort of state similar. I would be very careful, and I would treat them as very powerful.
Any person that we encounter here would be very powerful?
There has to be some reason they were there, unless they were brought there.
I know these Guardians are very, very powerful. We're hesitant to face them if we don't have to, and we're trying to get to a crystal in order to get to the next level of Drogano's mind.
Ah, yes, the crystal will be representative of your path through. Makes sense.
Any advice for us?
Well, it is difficult because I do not know these creatures. But if they are powerful and all-knowing, then you must put away surprise. You must deal on the terms that everything you do, they are aware. And then act.
And they have been aware of all of our movements so far.
So plans that are about moving swiftly will be useless.
We have to find a way to move in secret.
Or to outsmart them.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to use all my abilities to give us as much of an advantage as we can get. And hopefully we can get closer to the crystal.
Perhaps you could also find something that they want.
Make a deal with them?
Again, they are all knowing. There is not much here to do. If you were to able to reason with them, and that was an option, maybe ask.
That's something we hadn't considered. Okay. Maybe we will. Thank you, Rantor.
Sure. Good luck to you.
Bye.
Oh my God, where's Tony? Oh, whew. Okay.
I'm back, guys.
That was a good trick.
Yes, you didn't see my back at all when I went down.
It's almost like I can see you there.
I should have really. He's a turtle. Should have went. Okay, so you guys witnessed this. Actually, you see him talking to Rantor.
Okay. All right.
Kyle says, "This seems like a clock." Follows up that comment saying, "If it is a clock, erase it and break Dragano's time."
Oh, a clock. That's clever.
All right. So
We hadn't considered reasoning with them.
no, I think in fact I dismissed it as meetings. I don't know what we could offer them that, other than like I feel like we're at odds. We want to move forward. They want to prevent us from moving forward, but perhaps if there's an opportunity. You do not have to choose violence. I also
Rantor
think
said I'm sorry. Rantor said that they're all knowing, but they didn't know who I was, and they didn't know why I was there.
They didn't know about Andar. They didn't know who you were.
Right.
And they seem shocked by the presence of everyone in your group. That's what you know.
But when we went back in time, they remembered everything that you said, and they tried to use that against us.
Right. That was a big tip-off.
Right. So, you know, they may not be able to. They may not be able to just read all of our thoughts and necessarily know exactly what we're thinking, but I don't know. All right. So they also
maybe we can offer them another crystal, or lure them with the idea of the rod.
Yeah, but we can't give it to them now. We need it, right? We need it to keep going. We don't want them to take it until we're done. But maybe we could say, hey, if it.
Okay, we need some action here. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
You've had 7 days and 20 minutes in game.
Yeah. The only other thing I would say is that Rantor's opinion was that they really can't be surprised, right? So like a sneak attack isn't going to work. But if you still want to move forward with the plan to force their hand by doing something similar to what we did the first time. I think we can go with that.
And Wexel, you're able to alter some spells, right? With one word
Yeah.
or
Yes, I can.
okay.
I think all this is pretty meaningless. These things are like gods. I don't see what we're gonna do against them. Especially even when the turtle said that we can't do it. Wherever he is.
He didn't say we couldn't do it. He said we couldn't surprise them.
He was pulling information out of his own, trying to figure out what's going on here. He don't know how to help us. He's just giving you
Rantor,
any old answer he can do.
Rantor is an ancient being with immeasurable knowledge and wisdom.
I can measure it right now, and I say it's pretty near zero.
All right. We took down one of them. We can take down more if we have to. But if we don't have to, I think that'd be better. And if we do, we just, need to be prepared. That's all. But I don't think, Bloodyear, I think you're right in the fact that, getting into a knife fight with them is not the best idea. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We don't want to summon them here, do we?
I want to summon them here. I don't want
I feel like if we get close enough to the machine itself, I might be able to affect the machine.
How?
I'm really... It's hard to say. I can... With my channeling abilities, I can pull magic from items.
We can pull the magic from the machine.
It's a thought.
Seems like it's a pretty good thought.
Remember, try to expand on what we're thinking. This is a realm where we can possibly create. We can project ourselves, think about where we're going, and we're there. Maybe it wouldn't take as much as we think.
Guys, while you're doing all of that, we are 31 likes and we are 29 shares, 1 share away from getting +2 to all rolls and re-rolls activated. One single share, and it has to be from somebody different, somebody new that didn't already do.
While we're waiting, I'm gonna try to see if I can conjure something into existence.
Sounds great.
It's gonna be yeah, that's right.
Sounds great. Yes. Oh no,
Yeah.
no good. No,
Do
sounds
it.
terrible.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna focus and see if I can make a
Baby elephant.
yeah, that's good. Yes, a baby elephant right in front of us.
Okay, roll a will check.
Okay.
If he conjures a baby elephant.
Yes.
Show me your face. Wait, before you tell me to roll, show me the face you're using to conjure it.
Love the eye.
like you're taking a massive poop.
What would your face be if you were summoning an adult elephant?
Oh, the same.
Okay, just curious for reference for later.
There's a little more steak on the second one.
Yeah. Okay, what'd you roll?
I got a 16.
Is that your total?
Yes.
As you do that, you see light appear in front of you and then fall away.
Oh man, I
Oh.
almost did it. I think I almost did it.
Oh, that was great.
Okay. Well,
Now do the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. The Stay Puft.
okay. Yeah, I'll try that. Can I try it again?
Yes, you could try again, but you try with a -2 now.
Oh man. Now I'm gonna wait.
Oh man,
Can
my
I wait?
elephant powers are diminishing.
Do we have to wait to like recharge?
Anybody else want to try it?
I can't answer that.
The question is, what do we create that could be useful?
Something that could destroy that machine.
Yeah, like gum it all up. Gum. Lots of
Okay,
gum.
so
Bexel, I had an idea.
okay, yeah.
Cement.
Okay, I have a the spell I was thinking of. It's from a song that I'm able to sing from my Earth song.
Okay.
It's called Minefields. By this crazy group called the Prodigy, and I'm thinking that if these beings are omnipotent and they're in like this a field of consciousness, which would be a mind. The mind is consciousness, right? Well, the lyrics are, I walk through your minefield and watch your head rot. Maybe we can change the words and we can disrupt their fields that they would be able to destroy us with or sense us with, or if we
Yeah,
change
I
some
mean,
of the words.
so I can change it any kind of word you want. That's pretty easy. You just gotta be careful because if we're reaching on what we're actually thinking about and it's even off a little bit, then it just
Right.
won't work.
Right.
But if you're accurate, then it'll totally work.
There's another song I was thinking of also by a pretty groovy little band called Cannibal
Who are these
Corpse.
bands? Where are they from? Where do they come from? Where are you
They
hearing
come
them?
from this dimension called Earth. It's a really cool place. I hear they have like smoothies and stuff. But
Smoothies?
yes,
Okay.
this cool little ditty band, Cannibal Corpse, and so the lyrics are.
They
Diddy
sound
band.
nice.
Make it
They
sound-
sound nice.
They sound very nice. The lyrics are, "I will kill you, killed by my rage." I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I don't know if we can add a word or change a word.
I mean, I kill you is pretty good, right?
I will kill you, right? Okay.
I will
So-
kill you seems to be very direct.
Yes. Is there any way we can multiply it on killing all of them, or like the 6 of them?
Well, I
that are
can't
left?
add words, right? I can only twist it, so.
Right. Okay.
I
I will kill use.
I'll try anything you want me to try. Okay, guys. Since you have no activity in this last 20-minute bit on, I'm now putting you on a 60-second warning where if you don't act with a plan, I'm going to have all of them summoned to this location. And that's 5 of them, which is way past the bar I have set for you. So good luck. You have 60 seconds.
All
Let's
right.
move. Let's do something. Let's go.
All right. We said we wanted to. You said you wanted to go to the mechanism and try and destroy it, and then we think that would maybe draw them out. Do you have anyone have an idea about how they're going to do that, or are we just going to?
How we're gonna destroy the
I mean, all
mechanism?
we did. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
I
to
might have
create-
us. Good.
I want to try to manifest the opposite of the demon of Gaul. Right? Was that his name? Gaul? I want to try to
What?
manifest.
Okay, I'm stopping the timer at this moment. You are trying to manifest the demon Gaul.
No, not
No.
the opposite. The opposite of the demon Gaul.
So an angel.
The
So
angel
like
log.
the angel. The
Same
angel
angel.
log. His exact opposite, but his size.
Just got that. I was like, why log? I was like, oh.
Yeah, log. The angel log. That's amazing. Or log. Yeah.
Okay,
Log,
so
yeah.
you could definitely use your willpower to summon the angel log. Go for it.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
always like, this is gonna work.
And now the angel log would destroy. I thought my daughter stole my D20. Okay.
Didn't we move to the mechanism first or now? Now?
No,
No,
maybe we
um,
could bring it with us. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Ready? Here we go. I'm rolling. Oh my god! 20! Nat 20. My will is 21.
I have
So
to see the roll,
41.
though. I have to see the roll.
Can I give you my. Can I take the camera?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damn it. I'll take a picture of it right now.
Okay, natural 20. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to literally summon anything you. Actually, no. No one can talk. I'll give you the remaining 25 seconds. I'll restart the clock. Give you 25 seconds to summon anything you want. One thing. If you go overboard, though, you will summon nothing. Good luck. What do you want to summon? 30 seconds.
I
Anything.
want to summon Andar.
Well, that was a good answer.
Okay. You summon Andar.
Yes.
I was prepared for this.
That's a turtle again.
Whoa!
No, that is clearly Andar.
Yes.
Oh my
Can't you
god.
tell he's wearing the helm of Andar right now?
I love
I
it.
am Andar, with the ability to spin.
Rotating Andar. Rotator. Okay.
What do you like to eat, Andar?
Is that an apple, Andar?
I'm eating the fruit of my labor. No.
didn't know
Okay.
you were funny.
So you try to summon an angel. You pour everything into it. And if this was a movie, I would give it a lot of special effects and like a 30-second scene as you pile all that's in you. You will not be able to do this ability again in this realm. Because
Okay.
I'm giving you everything you want. So all of a sudden, you see the portal, the vortex, the spinning vortex appear. It opens up, but instead of being black, it's white. And you see an amazing amount of energy just pile through it. And all of a sudden, you see like a figure, all of light, like when he stands there, he's about 20 feet tall. You have summoned me,
Andar.
Knights of Andar. How
Kneel
can I
down.
be of assistance?
Thank you, Andar. Andar, it is imperative that we get to that crystal, and all of us. There's an amethyst crystal hidden here. It is imperative that we get to that crystal and all of us touch it to destroy Dragano, to destroy his soul crystal. But these beings, these omnipotent beings, are everywhere, and we are guaranteed to be erased, or worse. I don't know what's worse than being erased. If we're caught by them, if they go on. They don't seem to know who you are, or of you, or of Andaria, or who we are.
They don't know who I am?
Now,
I mean, they don't know.
how are we gonna let them find out?
We can't allow them to not know anymore.
Yeah.
We will start multiple marketing campaigns with these billboards.
They're gonna know.
No,
after
no, no,
today.
no, no, wait.
No billboards.
I think we need a more personal touch. You're gonna have to really.
He puts his hands out, and all of you light up, and you could feel the power of the rod like surging through. You actually can see the light of the rod coming through the portal. The portal is still open, and all of a sudden around you is like a glow. Okay. When he does this, he takes his hand and kind of like waves it around and it's like circulating the power between you. Okay. You feel like he tampered something with the chronomancy around you. Tom,
Okay.
Tom,
All right.
you're going to age 100 years.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right.
And then he gives you a blessing. You feel very powerful, very strong. And all of a sudden in the distance, you see... I'm going to roll how many?
Oh,
I'm going to roll 1d4. Cameras.
Is that a one?
It is
That's
a
a
1.
Oh.
One appears to check on what's going on. And Andar says, do what you need to do to kill Drogano. You are now protected from being removed from this realm against your will. The portal stays open. You could feel the beam of light coming through from the crystal rod. And the one is there looks over at the portal and seems to be like curious about it. He immediately fades out and fades in another side of you and shoots the light at you. And before you can react, the light embraces all of you and then dissipates.
Tony, can I? All right, never mind.
You see it look around. He's like, what are all of you? Where do you hail from?
We hail from Andaria. We are Knights of Andar. And we will not leave this land unless
You
we
must
choose
leave.
to.
You must leave. These are the lands of Valdoria, claimed 4 ages ago. You have not been sanctioned to be here. Yes, you are indeed powerful, but you cannot be here.
We wish to travel. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Take us to the crystal and we will leave.
No. You have created a portal to this place. You will return in the same fashion.
We can't do that. We do wish to leave this land, but we have to go forward.
Why is this?
Where we are, this place is destroying our home. We have to save our home. The only way we can do that is to travel deeper into this world.
You will come to me for a meeting at the Great Chamber. You see everything lights up. All of a sudden, you're standing in a chamber, and there are all these seats around you. And you see there's 12 seats, but only 5 of them are filled. And you see the one that was the leader is there sitting in the chair.
Are those other chairs for us?
They are not. They are for ones who have fallen. You are here to be judged. Why should you proceed? I have heard your argument and your plea. If you make contract with us, we will let you proceed. That is all. If not, we will destroy you here in the Great Chamber.
What terms do you propose?
Where do you hail from?
Andaria.
Is Andaria in the physical realm?
Yes.
What is the frequency of your beings?
I do not understand the question.
What is the density of your beings?
Some of us
I'm
have
not-
different densities.
We are made of flesh and blood. I do not understand, and I don't wish to mislead or not answer the question. I truly don't understand what you
Are
asked.
you connected to the light?
Yes.
Yes. Are you in search of the light?
We are in search of existence outside of this realm. If we could leave, we will grant you passage.
Why are you interested in that?
Because why we dominate this realm and we are in control, we wish to be out of it. Which is why we draw the power from the crystal inside. We have brought many that we feel could be of aid to our cause. But it seems that you are the first to permeate this realm. Therefore, we would take our vessel and travel back through your portal. And if safely on the other side, we will stay there and not return. Therefore, allowing you to proceed in your quest.
What do you wish to do when you get there? I'm sorry, Finn.
No, it's a good question.
Of course, we would take over the domain and make it our own.
I ask you this. What we are doing right now is the world of the light is in a fragile state. We must be able to complete what we do before you make any moves to try and take ownership of that land. If you would agree to let us complete this quest before you do that, I don't think that there would be an issue with allowing you to travel through the light. However, if you don't agree to that, there are beings far more powerful than us on the other side of that portal. And they may take issue with you disrupting this.
They start looking at each other, just eyes. And look back. We would agree to this. We shall wait for you to complete your quest in destroying this realm. But once you do so, we will take claim upon the realm inside.
Okay.
When you
We
what,
cannot.
what drives? Oh, sorry.
Sorry. We cannot communicate without words the way that you do. Will you allow us time to confer with each other on this bargain?
No.
Fair enough.
In the Great Chamber, all is decided.
What are you in search of? Most
We are in search of freedom.
freedom. Are you in search of? In that freedom, are you
Once
in
we have
search
freedom,
of,
we will be in search for efficiency.
Okay. Are you in search of enslaving others?
Well, of course, all that we would be dominating would be under our control and our oversight. It is the only way to properly see that everything is efficient and proper.
You seem
I
like
am-
such efficient, high energy beings. Why would you want freedom in a lower, more stagnant, energetic realm where efficiency might not be very?
The first thing we would do is try to raise the frequency of this so-called realm.
I see.
What is your decision?
I look at all everybody. Do a quick thumbs up, thumbs down, kind of.
I'm with you, Finn.
You think it wise that they leave and come to Andar?
No, but
Well, they're going to go to the realm at the end of this rod. Isn't that correct? The beginning of the vortex.
no, they're going through the vortex into Andar. I believe that's what they.
They want to go to Andar.
Right. And I don't.
Not Fearguard.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I think that if we don't go through, our world is gone. Right? And that if we,
Make a deal with them, our world's gone.
well,
You went from fighting off Dragano to then having to live under their thumb.
What is your decision?
That is everything I have set out to stop.
like,
They seek freedom just as you did, Relic.
They
Yes.
do. But I don't wish to conquer the world.
I vote to let them through.
I do too.
All right.
Brooke? Vinny, you're against?
I'm against.
As I assume that the majority wins amongst your kind, we shall consider this a bound contract. This moment is bound to time. They all rise up, and all of a sudden, all five of them are standing outside of where we were before, out of the portal. They look over, and you see the mechanism coming up. You see the gears first, and you see like the large bull, and you see it's all part of this like huge ship, a vessel which you're not really sure how it's flying. You assume it's magic. the vessel begins to move. The vessel is gigantic, and it starts to. It looks like something futuristic, something you've never seen before. It looks like something made by gnomes, but if they made it like 2,000 years in the future. And you see it coming over toward the portal. It starts to vibrate. We wish you well. We will see you in the next realm. They disappear. You see the thing turn into light. Go through. The fortress, and as you see, everything kind of powers down and unlights. And you're standing there in the realm.
Do we see the crystal?
From your vantage point, no.
We see any of the mechanism left, or that's all? Was that all part of the ship?
Well, we're outside. We're not in the city, right?
It's underground.
I fly up. I want to go check out where this thing is. See if the crystal remains.
I follow Finn.
Okay. Are you using your mind, or are you physically going there?
I'm gonna just teleport there mentally.
No, I'm still not there yet. If I physically flew.
I use my
Okay. You guys make your way there, and you see a large amethyst crystal in the center of the fortress. And it's in the ground.
Okay. Let's get everybody.
All right.
Where was everybody? All right. Well, when I see it, I go back and I don't know that they've traveled there mentally, so I go back to see if whoever's still there, if anybody's still there. Over Bludgy, Wexel, that sort of a thing.
Okay. You everybody's still there, everybody's still around.
All right. It's there. It's in the center. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
I'm a little worried about what we just did.
I'm very.
I'll tell you what we just did. We just sacrificed our entire world just to get one step closer to die in the hands of some evil god.
Yes, we did. And it was not smart. It was not smart at all.
No.
I just want to. If you think that the 6 of us, the 7 of us, could have fought them and beat them, then a world full of us can fight them and beat them.
We just found out that we have the ability to manifest anything we want. And that we're now invincible, apparently, to them wishing us away. And we just say, yeah, go ahead and dominate our whole world.
If we have to go back to Andaria and face them, we will have every single one of our allies. Like Finn said, it's just us here fighting them.
Unless they're all killed when these things arrive and they see your hero friends in there, and who knows who they take out and who they don't.
It's true.
We might be protected, but the rest of our allies out there are not. Who's to say that they just don't think about it and everybody disappears? What have we done? All we've done is unleash these monsters into the world.
I think we made a big mistake. Just to save our own lives, eh?
It's not about saving our lives.
Yeah.
It's about getting this done. Because if we don't get this done, everyone dies. That's it. We live to fight another day, then we live to fight another day.
Time.
Whatever.
I know. All right, let's go.
Okay. You guys go to the crystal?
Yep.
Yep.
We
Okay.
make sure everyone's here. Wexel's with us. We got everybody.
You're there. You guys get closer to the crystal. Wexel raises his hand, and you see the beam of light coming from the crystal rod goes through, connects to the crystal. He puts his hand on it, and disappears. And you see the crystal like light permeate through the crystal as if like it's continuing its tunnel path through the realms. He disappears. Who touches the
Wexel
crystal?
disappears?
Yeah,
Wexel
I
disappears?
touched
Wexel
the crystal.
disappears. Yes.
I touched
Oh,
the
okay.
crystal.
I touched the crystal.
Me too.
I touched the crystal.
Okay. I did not think we'd be at this point today. You all come back together, and you can feel that you are deeper inside of Dragano, to a point where you could even hear his voice, but as a whisper in different places. And it comes in from the left, from the right, from above you, from below you. All of a sudden, you look around, and you're standing in a dungeon that is all lit, kind of like my back wall, except the lights are purple. And every single block is like Green Lantern made it, except it's all purple.
Ooh.
This dungeon, you're in a hallway. You go forward. Behind you is just a dead end.
All right. Let's move forward.
What's the ground made of?
It's this like magical stone.
Okay, I want to take a look, see if there's any traps.
Okay. You search the area for traps. Make a roll.
What kind of check is this?
Find and remove traps. It would be. It should be placed on your sheet somewhere. Where's it placed?
I don't have anything specifically for traps.
I would imagine it'd be under survival, so try there.
I don't have anything specifically for traps under.
So I would try under survival.
Okay.
The general survival check. Okay.
And it's question 1.
Okay. 25.
25. Okay, so you search the floor looking for traps. You do not see any.
Okay.
I don't see any traps, guys.
I move forward.
Me too.
Okay.
Do I sense anything? Or see any different auras around? Do I feel anything like?
This whole place feels alive.
Do I feel a certain emotion that's stronger? Or
Your emotion that you feel stronger? No.
I don't sense any emotion. I don't sense anything.
You sense power, hatred. Feels like you're in the mind of Dragano.
This we all long to be.
Do we see anything in particular when we move forward?
Okay, so yes, it feels like you're in the mind of Dragano. It feels like you're inside of him a lot more. You look around, and what was your question, Dan?
Do we see anything different as we move forward?
You start to move forward, and it feels like that the whole place is actually being created as you're moving forward. And behind you seems almost like fall away. You see the bricks like kind of like fall.
Yeah, one more time, Tony. I misunderstood. I really didn't catch like your meaning there.
So imagine if you had like a hallway,
Okay.
right? And as the figure walks along, the hallway behind you, after like
Oh, it like
50
reappears
feet,
in front?
starts to fall, like
Oh,
being
okay.
uncreated.
Is anything being created in front of us as we're going, or is it like?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's keep moving forward.
I try to envision the hallway lighting up, Tony, and it being like a well. Is it well lit, or is it just all purple?
It's the hallway seems to be lit from the walls and such.
Okay. I just try to just to see. I try to manifest torches on the walls.
You try to manifest in here, and you feel that you have no power to do so.
I don't think we're gonna be able to manifest anything in here, guys.
I don't feel great. Feel old.
Are you in pain?
My sciatica.
If that's the worst of it,
No, not. I just feel physically weak.
there's no turnoffs, right? It just continues straight.
For now, it does.
When we hear the whispers, do we hear anything in particular, or just general stuff?
So you hear like questioning about like and like shocks, thoughts. Like they've come very far. I'll destroy them.
Okay.
And Rexel is still gone? Is Rexel with us?
Rex is with you. Rex will just teleported first through it.
Right, okay.
So is Bludgy. Bludgy's with you too.
Okay.
Bludgy actually stops you, Dan, when you guys are walking. He goes, "I'll think that I should be the one to fuck it. I'll take it for straps and all."
Okay, thanks, Bludgy.
Bludgy makes his way to the front.
I turn to Wexel and like, do you know anything about where we are now? Like you've known about the other places? Is there any information that was given to you about here?
So I know that we're definitely this. It's either, I believe, this realm is the last one, or maybe one more, and then we would face Dragano in his eagle form.
His eagle form meaning.
The way you fought him the last time, I would assume.
It's basically like fighting him in the real world, except he would probably be more powerful here.
Okay. Do we still have the light of Anthar, Tony?
You
Like it was?
you go in your body, you look around, you still feel like a glow there. You feel like you're protected from any certain death spells.
Okay.
Any death spell. Any one-off kills. And being wished away or erased from time like before. So you guys are walking for a while. You walk for maybe like 15 minutes. And as you're walking, you realize that you can actually see beyond the walls. And you actually can look through them as if they're slightly transparent. And you just see space. Like space as in like the stars above space.
Are the walls solid?
They're solid, yeah.
But they're see-through, like they're like energy walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I wanted to see like if I could put my hand on it, if it would pass through it or not.
Yes, and when you do put your hand on it, you see that you could streak light on the walls with your hand.
Purple light?
Yes. When you finally the actual hallway starts to widen, and it widens to about 40 feet. And you see this room that's widens at 40 feet, but then it continues. And it turns into, for a second, like rock. As if somebody imagined a template and put it over this bare bones wall and turned it into stone and rock. It's like for a second it feels like you're almost in a cave.
But it looks like actual stone, right? It's not like purple stone. It looks like legit rock.
It looks like real stone.
I want
as if you're in a cave. Real stone.
I want to touch the stone. I want to touch the wall and see if like it does the trail thing like it did on the other wall.
Okay. It does.
So it does the magical trail even on the real stone. Can I push through it at all, or is it like it's solid?
Solid.
Do we still hear Dragana?
Yeah.
And we can still see the way back behind us, right? It still looks like the purplish neon lights, I guess.
Yes.
I want to think and try to respond to the whispers in my mind.
Okay. So you guys are walking through this room. You see, as you're walking slowly. Bludgy's ahead of you, like searching the ground. And you guys kind of stay paced behind him. You're listening to the whispers. I can feel you, half giant. I feel you listen.
We're coming to kill you again. We did it once. We'll do it once more.
You will die before any of that. And all of a sudden, you see the wall breaking apart on the sides. When it breaks apart, another wall just kind of takes its place. So it's almost like infinity coming out of the wall, and if these huge rocks start flying through the air, going into your guys from one side first, and then from the other side right after, and they're just flying through. It's like asteroids.
All right.
Dan, your first reaction, since you noticed it first as you're talking.
There. How far ahead of it is us? How far ahead of it?
It's the sides of the party. Rocks are flying in from the sides of the party.
Oh,
Side next to us. Yeah.
Yes, your left and your right.
all right. I'll turn around and yell to everybody. Back up! Get out of the way of these rocks.
There's no backup, just so you know, because you're in it. So you need to take action now, or you're going to be hit. 6.
I
Move.
cast Wizard's Wall on the side of us. It's 10 by 10. It's a 10 by 10 cube, so you get 2 people.
I mimic him.
Okay, roll your
With
mimic
the
check.
rest of us. 5.
Okay, so you pull the mimic out. You do this wall, and then you look at him, and then repeat the words. A wall on the other side. Dan, what is your action since you saw it first?
I will. I'll go to soul form and become ethereal.
Okay. You start going ethereal, and you realize that you're doing this, that by you doing this, a lot of the party isn't going to have protection next to you, which is like Wexel and what's his face?
Bludgy?
Bludgy. Just to make sure you have understanding of the scenario before I activate it.
So, who's being protected by the walls?
I imagine that Tom is in the back of the party and Brooke is next to him, so the back of the party.
Oh, so it's based. So now it's if I go ethereal, it's like everyone is okay except for Wexel and Bludgy.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Doesn't mean you have to change your answer. I'm just letting you know that's what's happening. Damien, you can
Okay.
dart to the back of the party. I imagine you're in the middle, so you can go to the back if you wanted to, get to the walls.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah. I think so.
as this is happening, I'll look at Wexel and I'll just tell Wexel, protect it, guard yourself, and guard Bludgy. I'm okay. And then I'll go ethereal.
Okay. So you go ethereal. You see Wexel put something up, and you see like a wall of vines comes up really quickly. Goes up through. You see the rocks come over and hit. They break through the wizard wall very easily, They break through the other wizard wall very easily, as if it doesn't matter. They smack you, knock you down, Dan. Like it didn't even matter, and everyone just gets terrorized by the rock's small angles.
Oof.
Here's
God.
damage. $36 damage.
Okay.
$36.
You said Dan was ethereal and it still hit him, right?
Yes.
All right. That is not good.
Okay, so I'm gonna go around the table. You guys have 6 seconds to react. This is your
Is
next
there-
round of action. Damien, you go first. 6.
Does the hole continue down, Tony? Can you just describe the landscape real fast, just so we can?
So the whole room continues with the same
Okay.
width for a while. It past where you can see and where it's fabricated.
And this entire wall is like basically breaking apart. So even if we
Breaking
travel
apart,
forward,
but it's almost like I might as well say it's like melding out of the wall and then across the other side, but it's never actually breaking the wall. Just passing through it almost looks like.
okay. And so there's no like my point is basically like even if we ran forward, as long as we're in this part, we're gonna get hit with a wall.
You believe so?
That's yeah. All right.
So we need to move.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to move forward. I'm gonna keep going forward.
Okay, Damien darts forward. Bludgy does the same. Wexel just runs forward. Holgar, you're up.
I'll run forward. Did Wexel and Bludgy also get hit?
Yes.
All right, then I'll move forward with them.
Okay. Brooke, Bissia, what do you want to do?
Forward with them.
Relic?
I am. I'm actually gonna cast fly on myself so I can move out of here faster.
Okay. Findelar?
And then, I'm sorry.
I said Findelar? I got you.
Am I closer to behind me or in front of me?
Behind you.
I'll move back as far as it still looks like it exists.
Okay. You're able to step in probably about 10 feet. As you see everyone moving through, you're realizing that you can see this area is starting to disappear.
Oh, well, then I start going in the other direction.
Okay. Does anyone take any final words on any defenses versus these rocks?
The rocks look like stone, right?
Yeah, it's literally throwing stones at you. Like, so you could mount a defense if you wanted to, or you just ignore it and keep running.
Are they following us as we run?
No, they're going in just they have their own path, and you're either getting hit or you're not. But they're everywhere.
Okay.
A quick question: do they look like they're like? Does it look like a rock is generating from the same spot over and over?
No.
So they're just randomly appearing.
I'm sorry, I know you said this, but I'm just still. Is it like pieces of rock that are just the size of the whole wall, or is it like one whole wall of rock? Like, are they pieces?
They could be like a foot by 3 and jagged.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
maybe
It's like
sometimes
somebody's
smaller.
throwing boulders at you, basically.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast spider climb on myself and try and jump on one of them as it comes up, and like crawl over it. That's my intent.
Okay. Any other defensive moves while you're running? Because technically you have a move action, but you also have an action. So if you have no ideas, you got nothing. You're just going to be running. That means you're going to do a full, complete move.
That was my full intention. That's the reason I cast fly
Right.
on myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Okay. So you guys just start running.
Can I do
Remember, if you do take action, you're not double moving. You're just
Oh, okay, no, don't move. Never mind.
okay. Everyone gets hit. Oh my god, the damage is 60 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Reroll, Tony.
Yeah, reroll that.
12 damage.
Good reroll.
All
That was a
right.
good
Nice,
reroll.
Dan.
That was a max damage.
Holy sh-
Jeez.
6.
Oh my god.
While I took the brunt of the damage, was I able to attach myself to the rocks as they bashed into me?
The rocks are again like 1 foot by 3s, and there's multiple ones. So you're grabbing one, but another ones are coming in and just hitting you.
All right, I just wanted to see like if I was able to like.
If there is, you believe that you have the spell will work if there's a piece big enough that makes sense.
Got it. All right.
You guys are rushing through, and you see that this room is still going on. For those of you that I think everyone double moved, right? Well,
Yeah, I'm behind them.
That's the spider's climb for you is a you can
I did
cast
not.
that fast.
I did not double move. I'm behind.
Okay, so you're slightly behind.
Yeah.
And Vin, you're slightly ahead. You guys travel. If you want me, I'm going to push you forward. If you guys have no other ideas you're going to do, because every rock, imagine if I just walk in and rocks just hit me in the head over and over, and what you're telling me is you're just going to be running through. So that's what you're doing. So 6 seconds to change your ideas.
I asked you if they were following us, and you said no.
The rocks are not following you. They're on a trajectory, but they're ahead of you, on you, and forward from you in this entire room.
Imagine a hallway, right?
Yeah.
And
I
the
was
whole
asking
length of the hallway, they're all just going like this.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Right, but they're not following us. They're just
Right, you exited the rocks and
Well,
following
I'm
you. They're
sorry.
not following you.
I meant that. Are they going to be on our path? I'm sorry. I misspoke.
They are behind you, in front of you, and on you.
And for the duration of the rest
Seemingly
of
the
what we
duration
see
of
as
this
the
room.
moment. Oh, just the room. Okay.
Right. The next round I'm going to try alter element. I'm going to try to alter the rock to water and see if I can not
Go for it.
take.
Do you have any way to
Alright, so
amplify that?
I could amplify it, but I don't know. So that lasts for a minute, but it doesn't. It doesn't have a range, so I don't know if it's like it doesn't have like an area of effect. It's like I'm targeting an element and changing it. So
Okay.
I can use inner power to amplify it, but like I don't know if that'll like make it wider so I can make it hit everybody. I don't know if I
So
have that.
use a spell. I'll allow you to pay 3 per person to save that person from the rock around them and turn it all to water. You said,
Yeah.
to turn that rock into water around that person.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do it for Wexel, for Bludgy. How do the other people?
You don't have enough time to really.
I'm gonna do it for Wexel and Bludgy right now. First round.
Okay. Okay, so there are no other actions besides what you guys are doing. Wexel and Bludgy are removed from taking damage. The rest of you take 30 damage.
Me too.
Right. Sorry, you too.
Clear.
Of course. Of course.
Sorry. Just to be clear.
Next round, who are you protecting?
So I'm gonna do them again unless I see that somebody is looking really hurt.
Anybody really hurt?
How many rounds do you think it's going to take us to get to the end of this?
You're not sure because it keeps fabricating in front of you.
Oh.
Tony, am I able to use my angelic wings for this?
Are you asking me if you could fly through it?
No, to protect them.
I can't tell you if that would work or not.
Tony, how high is the ceiling?
It's about 30 feet.
And the rocks are going all the way up and down the whole
Yeah.
height? Okay.
Yeah. Next round, you guys are traveling. Same people are protected. 60 damage is the maximum.
Reroll it.
6 damage.
Yes.
That's twice.
Wow. All right.
At this
That's-
point, you can see there are this many rounds left in your travels. So
Oh my God! Thank God.
Okay, same people are protected.
No, I'm gonna have to drop it.
Okay, so no one's protected. It is
Can I-
54 damage.
Can I try? Oh,
Reroll it.
Reroll
with
that.
this-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll use my reroll, Dan.
It
Okay.
is 48 damage.
Yeesh.
A little better.
You guys once again move into a hallway, and behind you it looks like it turns into that purple stone, and you move into this hallway going forward.
Alright.
Everything seems to calm down.
Can I use absorb element? Yeah, absorb element on that damage.
Read me the description.
Says magical element increases a stat by 1 DD. Damage die.
It's not gonna save you from the damage.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's like you can you can make fire heal you, you can make water heal you, you can make dirt and stone and things like that heal you. Pull it from the surroundings, but you're just getting walloped to the side.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay. You guys reach the next hallway. Move forward. This hallway comes into a 4-way section. You can go left, you can go right, you can continue going forward.
That's the air. Any breeze?
Does it
Any
smell?
direction?
Does anything
No.
smell?
Any smells?
No.
Any,
Does a mysterious wind push us in any direction?
Any
Nope.
light? All right. I don't know.
Is it still a stone wall here, or is it something else?
This is back to the purple.
Okay. But the stone wall is right behind us.
When you look back, you see as you walk through the corridor, you no longer see that room.
Are we able to, as we stand still, is there something that is it like disappearing behind us quicker, or like as we stay still, when we move forward? I'm sorry. When we move, is that when everything behind us disappears?
Yes.
Okay, so when we don't move, nothing disappears. I mean, it just
Correct.
stays there. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we able to stay and rest for a little while? Is it a possibility?
I can't do that.
Try if you were asking us.
I think it's important.
How hurt is everyone?
That's it.
I'm hurt.
Yeah.
I'm not too bad.
I'm roughed up, but I'm okay.
Alright. I can.
I'm pretty bad. Not that bad. Bad enough.
I'm gonna do a heal, everyone. It's gonna be.
Oh, don't we have the heal? Did we take the heal?
No, we didn't take the heal.
Oh, okay.
No.
I think you still just took the rerolls, right? Oh no, you took the
No,
you took
we took the advantage to attack.
Yes.
I
And
thought
I'm
we
and
went to
of
the
course
lines
because
here.
you guys avoided a lot of battling this last one, I'm gonna roll that all over to the next session too.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna cast.
Make it. Go for
I'm gonna
it.
cast a heal. It's going to be. This is a lot. Because I have a.
Uh-oh.
He froze.
Nuts.
Tom turned to stone.
I think Tom's Wi-Fi needs to be healed.
Goddess of love, what have you done? What do the rest of you want to do? You see, Tom is rummaging through his spellbook.
Yeah.
I'm
Do
just
we
gonna
have-
chill a minute.
Just to clarify, we're at a 4-point intersection, so we're looking at 3 possible ways to go. Is that? Because we had to
Yes,
come
sir.
from one. We came from one direction, right?
Yes, there are 3 ways to go.
So basically, there's 3 ways to go. Okay, just want to clarify that.
Yep.
You go.
All right. Well.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, he's back. Thank goodness.
Oh. You scared me.
Tom, are we healing and moving, or are we healing and staying? What are we doing?
I would
If we can rest, we will, because I'm kind of low. But I'm gonna give everybody. This is a lot. 72.
Don't worry about me.
72 hit points to heal.
To heal all.
To heal all. And I don't know if it's unclear. And Tony, I guess this is DM's discretion the way it's written, whether it's 72 hit points that I'm spreading out amongst everybody, or if it's a mass heal.
It's not spread out. It's to each.
Okay, so there you go.
You guys are sitting there healing. Bludgy gets healed. Rexel gets healed. Bludgy starts scouting out the ways around. He moves ahead a little bit, and as he moves about like 25 feet, you see a door materializes in front of him, and the door has a keyhole in it that is glowing purple as well. Come look at this. Looks like we need some sort of key to move on.
I walk up to the door. I feel the door. What is it made of?
The door is made of the same stone as everything else. So it might as well be a stone wall with a keyhole.
Huh. Okay.
Well, where can we get a key from?
You pick a lock. Anyone?
I'm gonna try using magic lock on it.
Cast magic lock on the door. Nothing happens.
Bludgy, can't you pick a lock?
I can pick a lock. I'm looking at it, but I don't think I can pick this lock. I look inside, I don't even see anywhere I would actually put a pick into.
No mechanism in there?
There's no mechanism. It just wants whatever key is supposed to fit. This place is like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Maybe we should check the other hallways.
Yeah, I guess.
Bludgy checks one of the left hallway. Walking down. This hallway widens out into a room that is about 15 feet wide. And on the other side is a pedestal at the end, probably about 50 feet down, that contains, what you can kind of see here, it looks like a piece of a key or a key.
It's just open out on this pedestal.
Wait, where we just see that on the ground?
It's not on the ground, it's on a pedestal.
Oh, on a pedestal. Oh yeah.
I'm sure this is not trapped
Yeah.
some sort of way.
Isn't that your thing? Checking for traps.
Yeah, he gets on the floor and he's looking at it and he goes, I would have found something. Hold on. You see him looking around the bottom and the whole floor, he touches something and you see the whole floor turns into a large, just one giant stone.
This whole floor is weighted. It's going to seesaw one way then the other.
Oh. What about can't somebody have one of those spells where they could just grab something out of in the air without having to go over there and touch it? Anyone?
Oh, wait,
You know what I mean?
Actually.
He pulls out his wand. He goes. You see, he reaches through, and you see his hand appears on the other side of the room, coming out. When he goes to touch the key, you see a burst of energy comes out of the wall and hits his hand like, and he gets knocked back, and you see his hand is all like burnt. He's like, ah.
Oh no.
Bludge, are you okay?
Do I look okay? Look at my hand. It's all burnt to pieces.
right.
Tom is in 2 places at once right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
wow.
okay.
Yeah.
Talk about chronomancy.
Stop using chronomancy.
No.
Tony, what type of what type of energy was it? Did you say it was?
You believe from seeing it that it's some sort of arcane.
Okay.
Maybe we could remove the magic from this area. Isn't that like a spell, like to dispel it?
That is a spell to dispel it. I do not know if anyone here is powerful enough to dispel Dragano's magic so close to his core self.
Good point.
And I will be frank, I have used a lot of my magical ability in the last day or so.
Gotcha.
I'm powerful enough to do it.
I think.
Wall is trapped. It's protected by magic. I mean, maybe we could use some sort of some kind of implement, but even that, I don't think necessarily
What-
work.
Richard Wild suggests to check the other way.
Can
Yeah.
we, Bludgy? Can you use that wand again?
Yeah, but I'm not sticking my hand into it.
Would I be able to?
Yeah.
I mean, all right. So, use your wand, and then I will attempt to take the piece.
He walks over, he's cradling his other hand, and he goes,
I use the spell tweak through the portal to pull it towards me.
you see the thing move through? The energy burst rushes through. There's nothing there, though, and Tweak pulls it in.
Oh,
Basically, very similar to a mage hand.
Ooh.
Wait, it pulls the burst in or the key?
no, the
No,
key.
put the key fragment.
Yay! Nice, Relic.
All right,
Nice.
let's check out the other way. Let's go.
How much of the key is this?
A piece.
It looks like it's the whole back piece of the key.
Okay.
Rexel
Alright.
like looks at the key. He's like, "This is kind of crazy. None of this is real, by the way.
Crazy place.
But it's all real."
Let's check the other way. What, do you want to go first? Check the traps.
Yeah, I guess so. You're so part of his shirt. He makes it so his hand can kind of hold close to his stomach. His hand is actually in pain. You see his hands like shaking. It hurts so much, and he starts going through and looking down the next hallway. No traps in here. This one opens up to a large round room, and in this room are chests located in a giant circle around the entire room. There are probably about close to 100 chests in here.
Oh, wow.
100 chests.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
Do any of them have teeth?
All of them. I believe the
Except
answer is all.
All right, well. So the chests are all around the room. Anything else in this room?
No.
Is it well lit? We can see everything. Pretty
It's
much?
always well lit
Okay. Mysteriously.
from the walls.
The chests are on the floor?
Yes.
How big are the chests?
They're probably about 2 feet. No bigger than that.
Standard
anything-
chest size.
Yeah.
Is there anything on the ceiling?
No.
You said they're basically in a circle in the room? The chests.
Yeah, they're all circled around the center. So if you were in the center, every chest is like facing you.
Okay. I'd like to walk around
Yeah.
in front of all the chests. Like, kind of just walk past each one. You know, maybe like, I don't know, a foot or two away from each one.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what and I want to look, I'm going to look at each one just to see if I see anything different on any of them.
Okay. Roll a search check.
$18.
You look at the chests from just by walking, like you said, casually through them. You don't see anything.
No differences. They all look exactly the same to me.
They actually look identically the same.
Okay. Okay.
Oh boy.
The chests have locks on them.
It looks like they do, yeah.
Is it like a padlock? Something that looks locked? Or does
It is a
look like-
padlock.
it's like a padlock? Okay.
Yeah.
With a keyhole, I imagine?
Yes.
Okay. Lower keys. Great.
I go to Bludgy. Bludgy, can you check to see if these chests are trapped?
Bludgy is sitting there, and as you come over to him, he's looking up. And he goes, I'm more concerned about the fact that there's a door here. Look up. It's going to fall down at some point.
A door?
There's some sort of door that's going to cut off the hallway from this room.
I look up.
You see it. You see like there's a door in the ceiling.
Door in the ceiling?
Like a door is going to drop.
And
Yeah,
block us
like-
off from the hallway?
Yes.
What, like a gate? Or like a
Like a slab?
It looks like a slab to me, yeah. No metal, just stone. This place works like a dungeon, but it doesn't quite make sense totally.
Alright.
how wide's the hallway? Or
5
the
feet.
door? I'm sorry?
No, it wouldn't be 5 feet. It's more like 10 feet.
From the. Okay.
10 feet wide is the hallway.
Is there anything else, like, on the ceiling or above?
No.
Okay. Oh,
How high how high up is the ceiling?
Same thing as before. It's about
30 feet?
25 feet? About 25, 30 feet.
Okay. I am going to cast. Where the hell is it? I'm gonna cast Wall of Element and use Rock,
Okay.
and it creates a 30 by 30 cube. So that, I guess that would be around us, right?
Yeah, if you want to.
I want to flip it on its side, so it's like a hole. You understand? So it's like it goes up.
So it's like a cap
Over.
that's sideways?
So like
like a box turned on its side.
like a box turned on its side. Correct.
Okay.
So we can
Okay.
walk through the wall, and it sits
Oh.
on.
You
It
want
sits
to
on
put it in the
top of the
hallway
ceiling.
sideways?
Yeah. So like if the door comes down, it lands on both the braces and the top of
Okay.
the wall.
Okay.
I like it.
Oh, and then we could still go through the doorway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Best way to explain it's like
Okay.
like
Now
that.
all we got to do is attempt to open
So it
one of
goes-
these. Yeah.
Bludgy, do you think these chests look safe to open?
They don't look right. You never see a chest look the same as the next one. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Just touching one could set off the trap.
Well, we're gonna have to do something sooner or later. I
Yep.
think that what we're looking for is in one of these chests. And I think as we open the wrong chest, that door may start to fall. I think we may only have a certain amount of wrong chests that we could open.
Right.
Or something even more deadly.
It looked like they're locked by keys. I mean, like, who's gonna have the key? You know?
I walk up to one of the chests and just like put my face right up to it. And I just want to examine the chest without touching it, looking at it, observing it. Observe fully.
Okay. You
Good old smell.
Smell it. Taste it.
you walk up to it. You look at it, looking for anything that's different or interesting. When you smell it, you do smell something.
Ham?
Imagine being close to like a creature, a beast. All of a sudden, you see eyes open on it.
Oh.
Eyes open on every single chest. They are, in fact, 100 Wemmicks, and you are surrounded. And that is where we stop Bodhi Dungeon for today.
Holy crap.
At least we have an exit.
In the world of Andaria, heroes are born. And will come together to save everyone.